All right, everybody, welcome back to another video here on the Multi-Gen Collectibles YouTube channel, where we are now in episode 8 of this 5-row box. Wasn't sure if this was going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 episode series, but looks like it's probably going to be a 9 at least. All right. So if you've been watching the other videos in the series, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for watching. And shout out to all of you that have been making comments and watching, and all of the new subscribers that we've been getting. Man, I appreciate the love. Real talk. Between the comments, the new followers, the subscribers, thank you so much. And if you're not following on Instagram, please do so. Multi-Gen Collectibles on Instagram as well. Pretty much the same name. And I appreciate it very, very much. Now, today, we are diving back into this row right here. We can call it row 4, I guess, where last video we came across some hidden stuff in the cuts right here on the sides. And we also looked through some more 1991 score. It says score series 2 on this side and score series 1 on this side, with little arrows that were drawn that my grandmother wrote. So we're gonna find out. I believe, as we were revealed at the end of, or at the beginning of last episode, what I thought was a complete set in this row, turns out there's about 5 cards missing. So we're not quite at a complete set like I thought. So be it. We have hella 1991 score in this box and in the other boxes that we've already gone through. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Leading things off, we have some more big head all-star cards, and it's Bobby Thigpen to kick it off. All right, so we have the big head all-star, we have the first round draft pick, and then a rookie prospect. Last video we came across a Chipper Jones first round draft pick, and the Mo Vaughn and Jeff Conine rookie prospect cards. So let's see what we find this episode. Let's see what we come across. Again, we've looked through hundreds, probably thousands already in other videos of these 1991 score. Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg, as you see right there. So this is really nothing new, more so as a reintroduction to what we already have. And there's the man right there, the man, the legend, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Second year card. So that's gonna go into a penny sleeve. There's Ken Griffey Sr. And I believe we found Ken Griffey Jr. in the previous video or the video before that, if I remember correctly. There's Ozzie Smith. Looks like we have a couple cards that we hadn't really seen a lot of. There's a Moises Alou, second year. Benito Santiago with the horizontal. There's the Juan Gonzalez, second year. I didn't realize he was in the black border. I think this might be the first time that I've seen this card in a very long time. I don't remember seeing this in any of the other videos. Juan Gonzalez. Sandy Alomar Jr. We've seen that one before. Nice horizontal picture for Ed Whitson. There's a Curt Schilling sighting. Jose Vizcaíno. Sutcliffe, Hall of Famer. Steinbach. Such a great catcher for the Oakland A's during their runs, right? Such a great catcher for Bob Welch and Dave Stewart. Such an integral piece of that Oakland A's, I don't want to say dynasty because they only won one World Series, but we'll call it a run. There's Damon Berryhill again. We'll set that there. And now we're going into the Rookie of the Year cards. These are the inserts. We have David Justice, Cy Young Award winner. There's that Rickey Henderson MVP card again that we've seen once or only twice. Now we have our franchise cards: Biggio, Clark, Santiago, Zeal, Bonds, Dykstra, Gooden, Wallach, Strawberry, Davis, Sandberg, Justice, Olerud, Sierra. I don't think I've seen that one actually. That might be a first of that card for Sierra. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. And again, that black border, man, whoo-wee, makes it real difficult to grade high, right? George Brett, Trammell, Alomar, Clemens, and Ripken. So there's all of those beautiful inserts that again Score put so many in to this set, like that one right there. Out of nowhere, just randomly, Dream Team. And look who it is again. So this is how I know we don't have a full set. Now it's confirmed a little bit more to me. Here we have a duplicate of the Frank Thomas card. And this one looks really sharp too. Like really, 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 really clean. No edge wear. Corners are super sharp. So again, that'll get sleeved up as well, for sure. For sure. And we're back to a couple more of the repeats. Now we're back into the prospects. The no-hit club inserts. The Rifleman. Sandy Alomar Jr., Bo Jackson. I love this card, man. I really, really love this insert. I know I say it all the time, but imagine if this was in a chromatic finish. How cool would those cards have been if they were in a chromatic finish? Or a foil, a gold, or a green, a red foil, a blue foil. David Cone. I think that would have looked amazing. There's Greg Vaughn, Robin Yount, and Galarraga ends the blue. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, I think what we'll do is break out into the end of this little piece right here. This little stack will be the end of today. We have some more Diamond Kings, Willie Stargell puzzle pieces. All right. There he is. So we'll put these together with the other Willie Stargell puzzle pieces that we found in the bottom row. Okay. So we'll put those together somewhere off to the side. And now let's dive into this last stack for this video. Okay. Last little stack. We'll kick things off with Fernando Valenzuela, the pride and joy of Mexico. Ron Gant, Aldretti, Dawson, Bryn, and another Galarraga. So we have a few of the notable players to end things off. And look at this man, Jose Canseco, with the shirt off, swinging the bat with his tight jeans. You know this was probably one of them photo shoots, right? But look, Canseco was a monster at that time. He was a monster. Now we're in the white bordered cards. And with these numbers, you don't see too many of the white compared to the others. For some reason, it feels like I have so many more of the blue and the teal and the black and not as many of the white, for whatever reason. Mike Witt, Bobby Witt's uncle, Bobby Witt Jr.'s uncle, I should say. Pat Borders, Junior Naboa, Jimmy Key. All right, now we have some highlights, 1990 highlights. Carlton Fisk, home run record. There's that Bo Jackson again. Such a beautiful card, dude. I love how the constellations matches the uniform. That just looks super cool. Ramon. There's another Ramon Martinez card, another thick pin, another Nolan Ryan card. And back to the super cool inserts with the Rifleman. Oh, look at that Bo Jackson Rifleman. That looks so clean. So clean. Mark Langston. Oh, look at Bobby Witt got a Rifleman. I think this is the first time I'm seeing the Bobby Witt Rifleman. I did not know. Okay, Bobby Witt. All right. David Cohn even got a K-Man. So, hold on. So, okay, it's the K-Man insert. My bad. Not Rifleman. Either way. Ramon got a K-Man. Dibble. Now we're back to the Master Blasters. McGriff. I think we saw that once or twice. Bonilla, Davis. Back to the big heads. Now we have our big head all-stars again. I love this card, man. I love the artwork. The caricature artwork. There's the kid. Something about the caricature artwork is just super cool. Let me know what you think. I love it. Love it. Mark Newfield, first round draft pick. Rondell White. Van Poppel, that's right. Yo, the Expos could have had a lineup, dude. Rondell White, Delino DeShields, Marquise Grissom. What happened? What happened? Look at that Van Poppel. What happened? All right, had to change the battery in the camera real quick, so I do apologize about that. So again, what could have happened to that team? What could have been to that team? I don't know, man. Anyways, first round draft pick, Tom Nevers. That might be the first time we've pulled that one. Carl Everett, he had a pretty decent career. Lance Dixon, Dan Smith. Oh, there's the man right there. There's Musina. Moose. We know he had a Hall of Fame career. Alex Fernandez. This guy was a killer. First few years in the league, man. First few years, he was killing it. And I don't know what happened. Couldn't tell you. I don't know what happened after that. Burnitz had a pretty decent career as well. There's Derek May. Pavlas Hasselman. Mickey Morandini. Again, these are the rookie prospects. We've seen these cards a few times now. McKnight, Reed. So we've seen a few of these cards more than others. Carl Rhodes, Paul Abbott, Segui. Look at Mel Stottlemyre Jr. Stottlemyre, he had a pretty good few years. Of course, that's Mel Stottlemyre's son, former Yankees, I think pitching coach maybe. And then I think he also had a career as a manager. Mark Whitten, he had a pretty decent career for several years. Darren Lewis, Shumpert. It's correct. Oh, this is the first time we're seeing this card. This is the first time we're seeing the Ozzie Canseco rookie prospect for 91 score. We've seen, I believe, Upper Deck Ozzie Canseco cards, and I want to say a leaf in one of the previous videos, a leaf of Canseco. But this is the first time I'm seeing the actual rookie prospect card for 91 score. I don't think I had seen it before. Don't think he had much of a career. Offerman, solid second baseman for the Dodgers for several years. Offerman had a pretty decent career, and then I don't remember where else he went after the Dodgers. Hundley had a decent career, and a random Jamie Moyer in between all these prospect cards. Thomas Howard had a good career, and Brian McRae. Then we finish it off with Barry Bonds and Eric Yelding. So I think we have found more prospect and first round draft pick cards than we had seen in previous videos for the very first time today. because I don't remember seeing a few of those players in any of the other videos. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Again, 5-row box. What I thought was a complete set turns out not to be, but that's all right because we come across some cards that we had never seen or hadn't seen yet on camera. All right, so that leads us into part 10. And in part 10, we're gonna jump into the rest of this black section here, into the teal, into the blue, and looks like we're gonna finish off with the United States flag there, that insert. And I don't know, we'll see if we have something on the side. I'm not even gonna try to look at that yet, okay? So here we go. We got some cards that we hadn't seen before, and then some stuff that we have. Nonetheless, it's cool to be reunited. All right, everybody, we'll see you in the next video, part 9 of this 5-row box series. All right, y'all have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for viewing, and follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Multi-Gen Collectibles. We'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace out.